Hi, my name is Lyle, and this is my final project for starting out with C Sharp. So this is my program that I created for my father's company. It's an excavation business, and this is a job estimator application. I'm kind of running low on time here, so I'm going to have to speed through this a little bit. All right, so basically what this is he is able to use these controls over here, add the information to the list box, and then he can use these controls to manipulate the list box, clear all data, calculate a total, and then use a save dialog to save the information that populates in the list box to a text file. So over here, he is able to input his job name and select a date, and then he clicks add, and they'll populate up here up top. And then these two are the common types of equipment that he uses, and then a numeric up down to select the number of hours for that type of equipment. And then these two correspond to this add button, which then populates into the list box. And the same thing for this right here. This is for his common types of trucking that he does, and then the number of loads, and then he adds them to the list box. These are two text boxes where he can type in anything he likes. Into the left one is where he would type a string, where he would type text for anything that's not covered in here. Let's say he wanted to add a septic tank, and then in this box he would input the total cost of that item, and then he would add that, which would then populate. So let's see this at runtime, and I'm not going to talk too much through this. I'm just going to kind of speed through it. Okay, and so in here, on the left side, on the other work or materials, he can type in anything here. He can type in, a quantity if he wants to put in, times 2 or whatever. This field only accepts numbers, either in integer or decimal form. And if you'll notice over here, so this is the problem I have with most of these text boxes. When they populate over here in the list box, it's offset, but that's only in the list box. When it actually saves to the text file, everything looks good. And I've tried multiple different configurations for this, and it all looks good at this point. So here, let's say he wants to move this septic tank up top. He can do that. And let's say he didn't mean to input that one. He can remove that one. And then when you click remove, it also removes the value that was associated with that. So let's see here, we have $2,000 septic tank, 3,000, 3,200, 4,200, 4,290 is what the total should be. So let's see. There we go. Okay. And then again, if he wants to do another one, or if he wasn't happy, he could simply just clear all the data and then start over. Okay, so here is the text file, and this is what his estimate will actually look like. And you can see I finally got all my my strings to be the correct size with equal distancing to make the total line up over here. And I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm going to briefly run through my code over here. So you can see this is my name, Lyle Pressley, project date, project name, and brief description. And then obviously if there's any updates, he can let me know and I can make the updates. So here are the variables that I needed to establish up here in the form space. This is the button click for the add equipment. And then here's my button click for the trucking. And this is my button click for the add other work, those two text boxes. It took me forever, but I finally figured out how to get the spacing right with this. With just in case anybody wants to know, a tab, this right here, is worth 8 characters, just so you know. And here's where he can add the I'm sorry, this is the button click for the job name and the date. And here's the button click for the remove selected items. The button click for the move item up and the move item down. My clear button, my calculate button, my save button, and the exit button. And that's it. Thanks for watching.